Yes, Henry Cavill's Warhammer 40k series with Amazon is still happening, but the clock may be ticking on the show's future.
I thought we'd have more time.
There have been a lot of wild rumors about Henry Cavill's Warhammer 40k series over at Amazon, with factually baseless articles and videos popping up every couple of months or so, claiming he's walked away for various reasons that normally just boil down to some frustrated 40k fans trying to basically will their personal grievances with the game into some kind of huge deal breaker for Cavill. The most recent ones claiming that rumors are Cavill has left the project because 40k made members of Cavill's favorite faction in the game, the Adeptus Custodes, female, which is basically just a lazy rehash of the last fake round of rumors 4 months ago about female Space Marines in general being his reason for leaving, and so on and so on. But Henry Cavill has not left the project he calls the privilege of his lifetime over these baseless rumors, and while none of those are confirmable in any way whatsoever, there is one big real issue hanging over the Warhammer 40k series. It has nothing to do with nonsense on the internet. The show itself is on a timer, and if Amazon, Cavill, and Games Workshop don't sign on the dotted line in the next few months, the entire deal could go up in smoke. So why not take a second and hit those like and subscribe buttons, and let's find out what actually could prevent the Warhammer 40k Amazon series from happening. As of this video, it appears that the Creative Guidelines agreement between Games Workshop and Amazon Studios has still not officially been signed, with the last update on the situation happening back at the start of August. These guidelines basically boil down to what Warhammer 40k IP Amazon Studios and Prime Video would have the rights to use, and Games Workshop is notoriously protective of handing out their IP. They've been fighting for decades over the right to trademark the term Space Marines against various other sci-fi publishers and authors, and it seems like Amazon and Games Workshop are still debating over what rights will be given to the studio to create the Warhammer 40k universe on Amazon. Reports from several trusted outlets indicate that Amazon and Games Workshop need to come to an agreement on those creative guidelines by December 2024, or the deal falls apart and both sides would basically have to try and start over from scratch if they even came back to the bargaining table. And while Henry Cavill has said in interviews with us and other outlets that things were happening behind the scenes with the Warhammer 40k series at Amazon Studios, the latest news about the unsigned guidelines means the show isn't even at the script writing phase yet. That means that while both sides could literally sign and start scripting and pre-production for the series any day now, no real progress seems to have been made as they haggle over the rights to various Warhammer 40k properties. And given the production time required for these larger budget Amazon and Prime Video series, even if they did sign on the dotted line this month, we'd be looking at a mid-2026 release at the very earliest for the Warhammer 40k series or movie. Henry Cavill obviously loves Warhammer 40k, and he clearly has some big ideas for what a streaming series or movie about the Grimdark feature would look like. From his favorite faction, the Adeptus Custodes, to one of the most tragic Space Marine chapters in the Blood Angels, Cavill has a deep love and knowledge of 40k lore to pull from. And while he is still currently attached as the head of this new Amazon Warhammer 40k universe, if the studio and Games Workshop can't agree on those creative guidelines in the next 3 months, we may see yet another one of Henry Cavill's dream projects vanish before our eyes. So do you think Games Workshop and Amazon will finally agree on terms and get the ball rolling for the 40k series? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to hit those like and subscribe buttons.